Hey, 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 what's up, collective? It's your girl, Divine Goddess 420, here to do the mid-February reading for my air signs, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Air signs 25 could be significant for you. Remember that time is fluid, so whenever you see this message, it's when you're meant to see it. It's a general reading. It may not resonate with everyone, so please only take what resonates and leave the rest. Today is February 16th. It is 8:55 a.m. What is the message for my air signs? I heard Aquarius. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. What's the message for my air signs? Please and thank you. What message do you have for air signs? Air signs, you could be dealing with the 10th house. This is about your destiny, where you're going, your career. Okay, maybe you could be thinking about that at this time. Where do I go from here? How do I get to where I'm trying to go? Seeing things from a higher perspective. Trying to align yourself with what makes you happy, because they say when you love what you do, you're not working, right? So I feel like that's the energy you're in. What else? What's going on with my air signs? Air signs, we have Venus. Okay, so this could be about love, attraction, pleasure, wanting to go where you feel good, where things are peaceful. That's what I'm hearing. We got the Sun, and then we got Libra. You could be dealing with the Libra. All right, so since Libra, that card came out, I'm gonna go ahead and take it. Saturn, something about karma as well. Take it how it resonates. Your destiny, the attraction, the pleasure, the good times, right? The creation of the gaining of respect for people and for yourself. Things being brought to light, balance, justice. The number 7 could be significant for you, air signs, okay? Libra, that's your energy, okay? Let's see what's going on with my air signs. So your destiny, the attraction of, and the creation of. So you're manifesting at this time, air signs, in this mid-month of February. All right, where you're going, what makes you happy. You want to go where you're respected, where you're loved, where you're accepted and not tolerated. Right? You want to do something that you love. Happiness that brings you joy. I feel like you're at a turning point in your life where you're going forward. You're moving forward to those things that bring light into your life, love, good times. Right? This is what you're manifesting. But I definitely see love in here, right? Could play a big role. Maybe you're realizing and you're reevaluating how you show up, right? Are you dealing with people that respect you or don't respect you? Are you respecting others? You know what I'm saying? Are you in a toxic ass environment where there is no love, there is no respect? You're starting to see that shit. What we got here? Talents. This is definitely about your gifts. This is about your destiny. This is about you doing what you love, standing up and being who you were meant to be, right? Who you're passionate about. This definitely could have something to do with your work, all right? And then we got holding on to something you need to let go of. Holding on to something you need to release. In order to move forward, in order to call in and to attract these things that you want, you have to release those things that are no longer healthy for you at this time, air signs. All right, what's going on for my air signs, please and thank you. Yeah, you could be holding on to a job that you might be good at, but it's not passionate. All right, you're holding on to something that it works, but it's not your passion, right? You have a hard time getting up, going in the morning or at night or whatever, roaming, feeling like you're lost. Doing the same thing, expecting different results. You may work a job the last 30 fucking years and you realize that's not your passion, right? You do it because the money's good. You do it because it's easy. You're able to maintain it. You know what I mean? Crossroads. Yeah, some of y'all at a crossroads. You're not sure which way you're going. You're not sure what works for you. With this Venus, I don't know, do you do what you're doing for money and not do what you love because you feel like you won't be able to attract love, pleasure or something like that. Maybe it's something that you feel like people may not really, you know, fuck with you. You know, they don't understand it. That's what I'm getting. Ooh, somebody's a thief. Ooh, Spirit said a thief of joy. Somebody could be trying to block you, to create obstacles for you, to deter you, to distract you. Right? Somebody's trying to steal your joy. A thief of joy. Somebody that won't let you fucking have no peace. You can't show up to work because look, point of entry, some kind of trauma. So this is trauma bonding. You could be, oh damn, you never saw me until I started to develop and then you hated me. So this could be, you could be around somebody that you met in a low vibrational state, and now that you want to elevate, you want to move towards your destiny, this person is blocking you. This person don't want you to elevate because you would leave them. All right? When they started to see your talents, your skills, what you were capable of, that's when they started to cause you trauma and pain. But justice is here. Yeah, you got a fear of being by yourself. That's why you stick around this toxic energy, this shit that no longer serves you. That's why you can't step into your rightful place in this world, is because you have a fear of being alone. You have a fear of being alone. Ooh, and somebody could have an STD. Oh my. The Spirit said it could be sexually transmitted, but it could be a spiritually transmitted demon that you keep holding on to. Right? That trauma bond, that fear. What's this roaming spirit for my air signs, please and thank you. Hard pill to swallow. Somebody don't want to see the truth. Somebody don't want to look at the truth. Somebody don't want to believe that they could be infected by somebody's spiritual demons. Or somebody could have contracted an STD and they're afraid to be alone. I don't belong. You don't know where you belong. You're at a crossroads. You know you don't belong here because this shit's killing you. Right? You got somebody that's constantly trying to block you, keep you from moving fucking forward. Trying to make you feel like you're not good enough to go anywhere else. If you go somewhere else, you're not going to fit. It's not going to work because you ain't that great. You ain't that good. You don't have what it takes. Ooh, child, you better get away from whoever the fuck that is. Somebody held on to something longer than they should have. And now, something could be going on with somebody's health, and they finding that to be a hard pill to swallow. Look, the devil. Yeah, they were bound to some toxic ass energy. Thank you, Spirit. Your talents are your gifts. Somebody tried to block your gifts, baby. Listen, because they overstepped their boundaries. This is somebody that doesn't know how to maintain healthy boundaries, and you allowed it. I admire you. I admired you, and I don't know why. Yeah. This devilish person, this toxic ass person that's trying to cause an ending to your light, to your gifts. Yeah, somebody see that you can, somebody knows you better than you know yourself. Somebody knows that you can make it without them, but they also know with this trauma bonding, they know that you have fears. They can see it, they can sense it, they can smell it on you. They can smell it on you. And they use that shit to keep you in fear. Let's get some shadow. They use it to keep you in fear. Yeah, soul mirrors, having hope. They want to dash your hopes. They don't want you to see the star in you. Aquarius energy. Air energy. Libra, balance. You could have been with somebody that didn't have a lot of respect for you either, and you could be realizing you know what I'm saying? If you're around somebody that doesn't respect you, you start to shrink, and you start to hide your light, and you start to not have it for yourself. You can't be around people like that. Your strength, your self-awareness, your confidence has to be stronger than somebody to try to tell you ain't no fucking good. No. Y'all be the first one to jump off the table today. What we got? Yeah. Escapism. That did flip over. Escapism. Detach from daily struggles and relax, but don't use it as a form of avoidance. Some of you guys could have some kind of addictions that you use for escapism. Some of you could shrink back when instead of confronting other people. Some of you could hide your light. You could shrink down and not really go for things that you want to go for because of somebody else's opinion. Listen, closed-minded, they ain't never gonna fucking change. Somebody's never gonna change. Or maybe this is you, air signs, right? Maybe you got too comfortable, where you were. What we got here? Light the darkness. Darkness cannot dispel darkness, only light can. This is a hard pill for somebody to swallow, but something's definitely coming to light for you guys in February. You're going to start to realize this motherfucker, or this situation ain't no fucking good for me. It becomes a burden. It becomes heavy. It becomes harder to go through. It is harder to do. You shut down. You close yourself off. You know what I'm saying? And then, so I feel like somebody with the escapism, somebody could like drink a lot or get high instead of facing this demon. Shedding the illusions, but it's happening anyway. You can't stay there. It's not comfortable anymore. You realizing that. The first step is awareness. The second is acceptance, reality, honesty, and self-love. You don't belong here. This is not where you belong. This is not where you're going to thrive. This person, place, or thing is not going to get you where you want to be. Look, you got to start recognizing the fucking patterns. You got to start recognizing the patterns. You have to go through a overhaul. You are the star sign. You are the healing energy of the zodiac. So you should be able to transmute this energy. You can, if you're willing. Divine juggling. Come on now. Master different aspects of yourself, both the dark and the light. Progress, inner harmony. Your first step into beating this situation is recognizing that you are toxic. When we're in low vibration, when we're toxic people, we toxic too. Because that's what we was attracted to. We was attracted to the excitement, the wild shit, the stupid shit that we was doing. But then, you also expect something to grow from it. This is when you realize ain't shit growing from it, that things are only getting worse. Things are only getting harder. You're losing opportunities. You're losing self-respect for yourself because you keep accepting some bullshit that you know. Come on now. What else, Spirit? Spirit said have courage. Y'all need to have some courage. Stand up. Stop hiding. Show up and let yourself be seen. Look, anger in the reverse. Ain't no need to get mad, arguing, fussing, and fighting. Somebody may not be willing to release you, to let go. It might make somebody angry that you step out into your own. You know what I'm saying? We're going to close it up right here. But you're going to have to release that, and you're going to have to grow. Yeah, your expectations are not met. You're not getting what the fuck you need, right? Creating frustration. Express it in a healthy way. Speak. Your air signs, your communication. You're the communication signs. Right? Don't be afraid to speak your truth. Don't be afraid to lose. You're not going to lose anything but dead fucking weight. Okay? Let's get y'all some tarot. Let's get some of the tea first. What's the tea? What's the tea, Spirit, for my air signs? Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. What advice do you have for them? What should they be aware of, Spirit? Okay. We have it trying to hide. Weeping Willow. Family sorrows. I think water signs got that. Some of you guys could be dealing with a family member, right? Somebody that's very closed-minded. Somebody that doesn't like to hold themselves accountable. Something about September. Somebody could be born in September. Something could have happened in September. Something could happen in September. Take it how it resonates. And then we have basket, recognition, reward for merit, for your efforts, right? For you putting in the work. For you overcoming, right? Darkness cannot dispel darkness. Only the light can. And this is when you open your eyes and you see things for what they are. And even if you don't see things for what they are, the sun, that's the universe going to bring it to the light. It's something that's not going to be able to keep hidden anymore. Right? What we got here? Kite. Something about vacation. Some of you guys could be going on vacation. Going to someplace you love to go. What we got here? We got bear. Danger, especially in money matters. Some of y'all need to be cautious of your spending. Time to start saving. We got the barking dog, advice from a friend. Somebody's trying to warn you, show you something. Pay attention to this. Pay attention to your finances. Water signs got the same thing. You could be dealing with a water sign. Okay? So don't use escapism. Don't use money as an escape. That's what I'm hearing, right? Be cautious of your spending. Money can't buy love. Thank you, Spirit. And another dog, protection from a powerful friend. There could be, somebody could be born under the Chinese zodiac of the dog. Somebody's been trying to speak to you. Somebody's been trying to alert you to something, to show you to something with this dog, with this. Yeah. Yep. Somebody's been trying to teach you, tell you something, show you something. You could be dealing with a younger woman. All right. Somebody could be trying to tell you something about this younger woman. Well, we got tree, affairs with your family. This younger woman could have had an affair with somebody in your family. Caterpillar, things will not always be this way. Change is coming. All right, take that how it resonates. Somebody could have had an affair. Somebody trying to tell you something. This could be somebody that you could consider as a dog. Somebody that's very unloyal. But this, I feel like this is a loyal person that could be trying to warn you about dealing with a younger woman. All right. Affairs with your family. If somebody could be having an affair with somebody in your family, child, listen, Mountain, you are on the road to success. It may feel like a struggle now. You may feel like you have a lot of burdens to carry, and with this fear of being alone, you're afraid to have to do it by yourself. Because somebody tried to make you feel like you didn't know how. You couldn't do it. You needed them. You had to have them in your energy. That's the bullshit. That's the lie. Maybe you believed it for a little while because you were in a low vibration, but I'm telling you right now, you got this. You can do this. And somebody's not going to be happy about it. So take that how it resonates. But we also have to realize that these people that don't want to release us, we were once in that same energy because that's how they got into our energy. Thank you, Spirit. Because I'm pretty sure there's some people, places, and things that you've seen, and right off the bat, you're like, nah, I'm good. You feeling me? So it goes by your vibration. Hypocrisy. Woo, child. Fake. Handshake doesn't match the smile. This is somebody that smile in your face. They act like they're supportive and they help you, but they don't. They ain't helping you. You just don't know how good you got it. I'm telling you, some of y'all are underappreciated. You're very good to people. You're very resourceful. You're very skillful at something, and somebody's never shown you any appreciation for that shit. Look, study wrong, decisive. Somebody's never showed you that. Nobody, they never made you feel like you were bringing anything to the fucking table. Okay? That was a form of keeping you emotionally in control. Who can't hear must feel. I heard a hard head make a soft ass. I feel like this is y'all's energy. It's like if you stuck on and you still stuck on staying or leaving. You listen, hard head gonna make a soft ass. And remember the STD came out here. Never tell a man everything. Preservation, self-preservation. Keep some shit to yourself. Stop telling all your business. Stop telling people what you got planned. Stop telling people what you've achieved. Yeah, because somebody's definitely out here trying to sabotage that shit for you. And what we got here? A hit dog, a holler, karmic. Listen. And we got karma here with the Saturn. Yeah, somebody's about to get hit with some karma. Because if it was a snake, it would have bit you. This was somebody right in your face. Right in your face. Yes. Yeah, once you stop telling people your business and carrying, what you got going, when you learn that these motherfuckers are getting your business and what they're doing with it, they sabotaging you. They're trying to get one step ahead of you to make it not work for you. All right? If this motherfucker was a snake, it would have bit you. This was somebody that was very close to you. You heard me? What's the missing letters for my air signs? Who we got? TSET, test. So you could be going through a test. All right? Your spiritual test. What you're going to do, you're going to repeat the cycle. You got a blank here. Lee could be significant. We have EEE, LL, I-A-T-T-E, another E, a D, a dead end. Spirit said this is the end. End. E-N-D. End of the line. That's what I heard. End of the line. Yep, because something is stale. It's not moving forward. It's not going anywhere. Yeah, there's an ending coming. LT could be significant. I don't know why. Let. Steel. Steel is giving me sword energy. That's your energy, air signs, communication. Be strong in your communication. Don't back down. Stand in your power. Some of you guys could have to attest to something. So this could be like witness, communication, your word, something like that. Eels. Something. Some of you guys could be seeing eels. Teens. Some of you guys could have teens that you're dealing with. Leela could be significant. Layla. Something about a dent. Attest to something. I attest to something. This is what do you call it? Witness. Witness something. You could be backing somebody up. Alright? Anyway, that's your message, air signs. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see y'all. Deuces. Y'all stay up.